Everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I am here with the reading for Virgo. This is for April 2018. The decks that I am using the Anna K Tarot, and I will also be using the Chronicles of Destiny Oracle cards. Okay. As usual, we'll start out with the tarot. And ask, what messages do we have for Virgo, Sun, Rising, and Moon signs for the month of April 2018? This is another deck that I edged in black to get rid of the white edges. You know, that's something that bothers me. I hate white edges. I didn't trim this deck. I'm not going to now because I went through and edged them all. But okay, so I'm going to let the deck decide where it wants to cut. There we go. And I'm just going to pull from the top today. Okay. The first things that we have here is we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it sounds like April's going to start out not very eventful. It's going to start out very slow. But the message of the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. He kind of just sits there and contemplates and thinks. Okay, not a whole lot of action, but he does come with stability. So, come April Fool's Day, come Easter Sunday, the start of the month, I'm getting the sun rising. Some people will have sun, some people will have rain on Sunday. I know we're having rain. But it reminds me of what Easter is about. This message is this. I'm seeing the sun rising as in the Son of God, risen from the dead. That's why everybody celebrates Christmas. And that's just kind of the intuitive message I get from that card. That plus, like I said, that it does start, that the month is going to start out slow and steady. And we also have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about family and about longing. She might be thinking about her childhood years. This might be dealing with issues from childhood. Friends. This could also be dealing with your own children. That she's like out there looking and wishing upon a star. She's looking at the starry night. It's a nostalgic feeling. Having a lot of memories. And then we also have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is somebody who is at work. They are creating something. It's like a masterpiece, putting something together. Maybe this is about home decoration, getting the windows, getting everything ready for springtime. When the weather breaks, she's got all these flowers here. You could also be thinking about planting of flowers. And then we have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is about partnerships, and it's about a lifetime commitment. I get the image of husband and wife, very committed to each other, or at least you're like husband and wife. They seem to be very happy and growing old together. Perhaps this is somebody that you actually grew up with. Maybe it was your high school sweetheart that you're with now, and that you have a very close bond with. And then we also have the Nine of Rods. This is somebody who's protecting themselves. This is this is kind of like the darker energy. Maybe some challenges for April. And he's somebody who's blocked off, who doesn't want to get involved, doesn't want to get emotionally involved with anything. He portrays the person, someone who has been wounded, and just standing his guard, not letting anybody pass, not letting anybody close to him, kind of putting a wall up, and putting this wall up and fencing himself off. Okay. How do we overcome these challenges? This feeling of hurt, this feeling of being injured, and kind of like isolation I'm getting also. Trying to isolate yourself from the world and from everybody else. A protection mechanism to keep anybody else from hurting you. So I'm going to find out, how do we deal with this? Okay, it is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is dusting yourself off. The message of these two cards is dusting yourself off and starting over. This is telling me about self-respect, self-love, and that you need to love yourself and take care of yourself and nurture yourself in order to allow a new beginning to begin. Deep down, you really do not want to be lonely. This card could also be, doesn't have to be childhood. It could be something from last week or last month that you're longing for, but at the same time, you're cutting yourself off from it because it reminds you of a hurt that had happened with somebody very close to you, you have a karmic relationship with, and you just have to pick yourself up. It's showing snow over here. So you're coming from the cold and into the warmer waters here. And you want to partake of that. The cup overflow is, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of nurturing, there's a lot of people that care about you. But you also have to start over, and you have to start with caring about yourself. Okay, and we're going to take a look at the Chronicles of Destiny. Falling back in love with this deck. I don't know why I haven't used it much lately. I love, love, love these cards. There's a couple of my Oracle decks that speak louder than any other. This is one of them. Wisdom of the House of Night is the other, and Madame Endora is another. Those are my three top favorite oracles. Okay. And the Ace of Cups, another message that just came through is healing. Self-healing, letting yourself heal. And then starting anew. But we're going to draw a couple cards, see what the storyline is from the Chronicles of Destiny. For April, Virgo, Sun, Rising, Moon. Okay, the lighthouse is talking about a storm that's brewing. This is a warning that there is something coming up, that there's going to be a little bit of stormy waters. Okay. It's just putting out a warning there that there could be some problems coming along. And I'm feeling it's a relationship because kissed come up. So I'm feeling like you're going through some kind of storm, some kind of troubles, turbulent waters, very upset, a lot of anxiety. It is a storm, but you have to realize storms pass. And this is the beacon on the lighthouse is a warning of the rocky waves that are ahead. And Lady Winter is that you're kind of cold to it. The storm is there, but you're numbing yourself. Okay, and it seems like this has been an issue that has been like frozen in time. I feel like maybe you're already going through these troubles and these storms. And going into April, it's going to be time for a thaw. And Lady Winter says, from the storm, you become frozen. But you need to thaw that heart to allow a new romance and love back in. Okay, so it's definitely, it seems like everybody in April has relationship-related issues. We have a full moon coming on Saturday in Libra. And I'm not looking forward to that. It's a new moon, or blue moon, I should say. That is a full moon. It's the second full moon of March, which is very rare. Doesn't happen all the time. But I am a Libra rising and Libra moon. So I can imagine what this full moon is. I'm already feeling the effects of it. So it's going to be a really emotional time for Libras. Okay, Libra rising, moon and sun. You may issues with mother if you find Venus there also, or issues with love if you have a Venus in Libra also. Just want to put that out there. If you want a chart done, I have a close friend of mine who is a very good astrologer. I could hook you up. But anyhow, that is my video for Virgo, and I'll see you. I have an unboxing that I've planned, and another unboxing, and I will be back with some of the other signs. So I do thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. It shut off. Sorry for the finger.